Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham Daily News and Update show, the Breakfast Club for Thursday, April 3rd. Yes, Thursday, April 3rd. Doing a quick show now, and we have a bigger show later with James James from Reading FC away days on the on Reading and what's going on with them and how it would affect Wrexham if they do get put out of the league. So just figured we'd get a little one in today, but Wrexham's fixture update, not huge news. And then we have an update on the board, which is a very interesting move, but something you want to take in consideration that they're making moves there too. So anyway, thanks for coming in. Please smash that like button and subscribe. Cost you nothing to subscribe and share it out and hit the like button too. Trying to get to 2001 by the end of the season. I know we can do it. So let's do it. Let's hit that goal 2000. Really appreciate all that help. The bigger we grow this community, the more we can do for the community as well in the next few months and years coming. So thanks for coming in. So, hey, what's going on, Koopy Splat? Dino's here, Matt Al's here, and Ted Nelson. What's going on, Ted? How are you, my friend? Yes, quick one. So the worst kept secret out there, is that the worst kept secret out there is that they changed the Charlton Athletic game to 5:30. So that's why we're having a little bit of a chat here today. But can this be the clincher? Okay, can this be the clincher? What's going on, Steve Barton? That's why they're moving. Also, if it was a 3:30 match, they can't put it on not on UK TV. It will not be on UK TV. Yes, so they went and go get it. And they're doing it. They're doing it at 5:30. So here it is. Here's the quick update. Fixture news: Wrexham AFC and Charlton Athletic selected for television coverage. Our final home fixture, 24-25, Sky Bet League One season. Hopefully, it's the last one. Charlton Athletic has been selected in the latest round of broadcast televised pictures. As a result, the fixture at the Stoke Carras on April 26th will now kick off at 5:30 p.m. GMT and will be televised on Sky Sports Football. The game has been sold out, and ticket holders will receive an email to notify them. So this says, listen, again, it was the worst kept secret. It was the worst kept secret. It was a 12:30 match, but they, this is what happens when you have all eyes on you, and they want to make money, and possibly we could go up that game. Now there's pressure all on us all the time. Anyways, maybe we could do it earlier. Maybe we do it in the last game. Matt Al's going off on one too. He's like, they didn't tell me. Well, they didn't tell me. Well, I just told you now. What are you going to do about it? Kicking and screaming, Matt Al ain't going to help. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm sure you got your tickets already. It's already sold out. But this is a good thing. Hopefully, we're cruising by then. Again, we talked about yesterday about we can't let off the gas. Got to keep going. Got to keep pushing. And hopefully, this game won't be as stressful as it would have seemed. But it'd be fun if we win, and that is the clincher. At least we get to see it on national television. We'll watch it here anyways because we have every single Wrexham game in the United States for Paramount Plus too. Now that said, I might be at the match. I might be flying out on the 24th or the 25th to fly over. That is TBD right now, but I might be at the match. So could be fun. My plan is to be there for the last two games of the season. There you go. But we'll see if that happens. If that is, we'll figure out a way. I want to do a watch along at the ground. I don't know if they'll let me. Doubt it. But also the internet might suck. I'd love to do that. But if that, we'll figure all that out there too. But putting that out there for everybody, I might be at the ground. We'll see. But anyways, this is big news just because this could be our clincher game. That's why they're moving it. And Charlton, I don't think they'll make up that gap for us, but they also play spoilers. So there you go. We'll see what happens over the next few games. It's going to be an interesting run. And having this game, all eyes there. I said it was the worst kept secret. Everyone kind of knew this was going to happen. We've been talking about it too for the last couple of weeks too. 4 weeks notice is for earlier in this season. Sky announced a few weeks back they would be giving weeks notice. So towards the end of the season, depending on how the results go. Yeah. Listen, you can kick and scream all you want. Not you about. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? We didn't tell you within the 4 weeks. I don't know. It's such a minute thing. That it's, I don't understand the argument there. You think that they're going to be honest with you all the time? That's crazy. Yes, Groupie Spot voted for AO the player of the year. Yes, he is. Most of the fans will be too drunk to know a match is on. They'll have to watch the replay. I mean, by 5:30, hammered? Come on, man. You don't even drink. Nikki D's in the house too. But that's a quick news and update right there for the Charlton Athletic game. I thought that was pretty much a no-brainer going to happen there too. Also, I'll do this one. There is because we're talking about fixture news, the women's team. The women's team, this is on the thumbnail too. I don't know why that does that. Wrexham AFC women versus Cardiff City women to take place Central Park this Sunday. They confirmed the Wrexham fixture against Cardiff will now take place at Central Park at 3 p.m. This is to ensure that the fixture can take place due to electrical issues at the Rock, which despite the efforts of all involved have been to resolve the time. So that's been moved from the Rock to Central Park. There you are, not the Central Perk, for those of you that are friends that like Friends. But yeah, so that has been moved as well. Wanted to put that one out there. Good morning, Drew does whatever. Yeah, what's going on? And I've seen those I've seen that too, says Matt Al. I'm not sure. What's going on, Wayne? How are you? Before I move on, let me just bring this down too. So that's it with the fixture update. Keep an eye on that for both men and women. The women have been moved and the men have moved to 2 hours later. There you go. And Steve Barton says, Australian summer match. Yes, another worst kept secret. Everyone wants to be first to say, we told you. So the rumors they might be going down under for the summer matches. We'll see what happens there. I had always doubted that they're going to be in the United States for their tour. They've been here in Canada the last couple years, but yeah, keep an eye out for them going down under, playing Melbourne City, I think it is. So Ken will have to cut his own hair to go and watch that match, which would be cool. Apparently, Australia is the third largest supporters globally for Wrexham, which is pretty cool. It's really interesting. So yeah, keep an eye on that when they announce the summer tour, whatever that's going to be. And like I said, I doubted it would be in the U.S. anyways because of the Club World Cup too. So all that'll come out when it does. You want to be first. You want to be right. I'd rather be right. So we'll see what happens on there too. What else is going on there too? In the news today this is one that came up as well. Touching buttons here. We got to touch all the buttons here. Oh yeah, new board of directors. So new board of directors they've announced here too. Interesting that this gets some publicity, which is fine. I think it's kind of cool. They're very transparent. This came out a couple hours later. The Pub and Plaza. I have not met Al. I know what that is. Wrexham appoint 4 new directors to the board. Wrexham AFC today announced the appointment of 4 new directors to the board of directors following their approval by the EFL. The appointment of Carolyn Hutchinson, Thayer Joyce, who I've met. She works at More Better. She's the COO, Chief Operating Officer at More Better. Met her in person a couple times. Absolutely lovely person. Everyone that works at More Better is very, very nice and gracious. She's pretty cool. George Dewey, Ricky Engelberg is effective immediately and brings the total number of Wrexham Limited board members to 9. 9 board members, led by co-chairman Rob McElhoney and Ryan Reynolds, with the current directors, Kayleen Allen, Humphrey Carr, and Sean Harvey. And 4 newly appointed directors will further strengthen the board, providing an enhanced governance structure to support the CEO and senior leadership team. Here's a little bit more. I'll bring it down. Carolyn, Thayer, and George and Ricky all come with huge amount of experience from different areas in the U.S. sports and entertainment industry, as well versed in a group of the club and Wrexham brand outside the UK through the roles at More Better and Maximum Effort. I think Anne has worked with Carolyn. That could be, I could be wrong. More Better is Rob's company. Max Effort is Ryan's company. Obviously, if people didn't know that. Commenting on their appointment, co-chair and Rob McElhoney and Ryan said, our 4 new directors are not new faces to the people at Wrexham AFC or the town. They've already been working tirelessly to improve the fortunes on and off the pitch, and we welcome them to the official board members while shamelessly asking them to continue right on doing what they're doing. Well done. I'm available too if anyone needs me. I don't need to be a board member, but I'm happy to help out anyway. That's cool news. Yes. By visual face, I don't know if I met George, Ricky, or Caroline, but I have met Thayer, and I'll tell you this, during the Rex Coast tour over the summer and the last, where was it? At both COSM, all the people that work at both Max Effort and More Better are fantastic. I mean, they're all 100% in. They believe in what's happening, and it seems like they all enjoy working together under stress. I mean, yes, the entertainment industry has stresses, but it's actually awesome to you get to work with people that you like, and it seems like they're doing a lot of that here. It seems like they're doing a lot of that here, which is great. I'm just going to check something. Of course, people are sending me fucking notes. There we go. Hot news, apparently. Okay, apparently hot news. Matt Al just sent it to me. This is hot news. Got to break up the whole damn show, don't we? Well, hold on. I'll do it right now. Matt Al, because Matt Al. Oh, God. Daily Post? What is the Daily Post, Matt Al? 1 second. I'll bring it up in a second. But sent you the article. Thank you, Matt Al. Okay, let me finish out on this. Cool to see that growing the board members, getting people more involved, taking a little bit off the plate of probably Humphrey Carr, who's stretched himself. He talked about stretching himself and to kind of pull back a little bit as you grow and things get more serious and you grow. You grow a company, especially on certain facets of it too. I mean, listen, not everything's on and off the pitch. Is going like they've used fire hose there too. But it sounds like that they're putting more things in place as they grow and prepping for the future, which is great. Preparation for opportunity, yes. I know it's going like a rocket ship, but they seem to be doing very well. Glenda Bursey said it. I was driving yesterday during the live, so could only listen. Thank you so much at Steve Barton for the membership. You are amazing. Steve Barton is an absolute legend, my friends. Absolute legend. So it'd be great. And Wayne says it would be our winter if they come down. So if they come down during the summer. Yeah, I don't have that answer, Wayne. I mean, listen, I'll wait and see if it happens. Talking about the whatever the summer tour for us will be. So we'll see. I don't have any information on it. It's just rumors at this point. But again, everyone wants to be first on that. I don't have shit. So I don't have shit. Okay, so here is Matt All's article that he bogarted the entire show that he needs to get out ASAP. It's hot news. Hot news, says Matt All. I have no idea what this is. Let's see. Transformative development plaza and brewery plan for Wrexham. Wrexham Lager, now co-owned by Rob McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds, is also investigating the possibility of restoring and converting the nearby Cambrian sheds. Okay, there we go. That is it. I've never seen this before. First time seeing it, so there you go. The site's largest office building will take cues from Wrexham's rich historical context, notable on the Pontisilite Aqueduct. I know I screwed that up, but here we go. A landmark commercial development inspired by the world-famous Pontisilite, I don't know what the hell, aqueduct is planned for the redevelopment of Wrexham General Train Station. The ambitious plans may include the relocation of the Wrexham Lager so businesses can expand. The photos released today on March 31st. That was 4 days ago. There's proposal, the gateway scheme, the mold road coordinator, a new cop stand, blah, 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 blah. Okay, 4-star hotel. Now the second item was revealed, showing the plans for the major mixed-use regeneration scheme in the surrounding area of Wrexham General Railway Station. It's backed and wants to include a signature office building, industrial. Okay, what is this crap? So essentially, they want to build a pocket park next to the station. Potentially, they could use the new brewery, former new Jessens building. The Wrexham Lager, co-owned by Rob and Ryan, is also investigating the possibility of restoring and converting the nearby Cambrian sheds into a taproom, restaurant, shop, and visitor center. That'd be fun. Okay. The Wrexham Council said Wrexham's profile is growing, and the city is attracting millions of pounds worth of investment. The exciting scheme will help us grow from strength to strength, creating more joined-up travel options, helping to attract even more commercial investment. There you go. It's a transport hub. So there's another picture right there. We could do another deeper dive on this too. Again, but this is the train station tower next to the Mold Road. My understanding, I think these are obviously maybe AI images they're doing. So it's important we continue to modernize and improve the transport infrastructure into Wrexham. Absolutely. We want people to be able to easily interact with different types of transport, and we need to get this right. So it's important that people share their views and partnerships. There you go. So it's a railway project, possibly putting in a brewery, a tap room, which would be kind of cool. This is the next. There will be efforts in the public for a Wrexham General Station, April 1st and April 9th. And Lee Robinson, again, I'm reading for the first time, Executive Director of Regional Transport and Integration, TFW, said, "We welcome the opportunity to significantly improve links between rail and bus for better routes for walking, wheeling, and cycling in Wrexham, as well as enhancing the overall customer experience at the station. Wrexham General is a vital part of the travel network in Wrexham, so it's important that we get things right, and feedback in the community will be essential. So there you go. So they're trying to build out a few more things in the town. We will, once this comes out a little bit more, we'll get a little bit more information on it. I'll thank you for sending that. Any improvement would be great in the town to help enhance, with parking and people getting in. I'm sure, they're not used to this much travel. And when we go up this season and we're in the championship, it's going to be even more. And hopefully I can get about the two. It's about 100 yards from the new cop, says Matt. Okay, so that gives reference to it too. Improving the whole area would be fantastic. Yes, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. When you getting James and the Ready Guy on? EFL released an update regarding them in the last hour, I believe. So John Merrill, he's going to be on it in an hour. I'm going to have it on in an hour with him. So John, so keep an eye. Yeah, we moved that to 11 o'clock. So that is 7 o'clock GMT, John. So just keep an eye on that. He had something he had to do with his misses, so we pushed it back an hour. Rumor about summer transfer target Rangers midfielder Tom Lawrence. Yes, I saw that as well. That is the rumor that is happening out too. We're going to get linked to everybody under the sun. I mean, I'm linked right now, if you didn't know. I'm linked right now for the club, for sure, 100%. So we'll keep an eye on that. Dan Moore, big summer. If we go up, Dan Moore, we're going to do a lot of summer work. I just checked today. I think it's June 26th. They released the fixtures for EFL. That's gonna be exciting. We have a lot of stuff planned for the summer. We don't go down in the summer. The goal is on the local pundit to be live every single day with shows, news and update shows. That's the plan. Global pundit will be covering the Club World Cup too. So if you want to watch football during the summer, global pundit and local pundit will work hand in hand. But most of the watch alongs will be on the global pundit, but local pundit will not be affected here too. So keep an eye on that. All the transfer rumors will be here for that too. Wrexham can literally take over Reno as the biggest little city in the world. Well, one night in Prim. I'll just leave that out there. Thank you, Steve Barton, for the $5 super chat. Very, very generous of you. Absolutely lovely. And I'll do Prim. I'll do Prim, my friend. I'd imagine Tom Lawrence would be a signing if you stay in League One, not for the championship. I think. Don't know much about him. We'll cover that later. I think if we go up, we're going to have top talent that we're going to go after. I don't think we'll hold back. Tom Lawrence was Wrexham born, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure. John Merrill says it's not too far to junk drive. There you go. Okay. What else did we get to here? I had a couple of things before we out. Remember, in an hour we'll be back on here live because this is okay. Let's cover that up there too. This is actually at the leader, so we'll just circle back on this. Phil's Wrexham Ready Down Under. So this is by Sean Davies. So this was covered. This was in the leader. I didn't actually see this. Reports from Australia indicate Wrexham will come up against the Melbourne Victory in a friendly in July. Tom Morris, chief football reporter at Channel 9, said, "What I can tell you tonight is that Wrexham, the club that's been made famous by Rob and Ryan, no shit, and the docuseries overseas, Wrexham is highly likely to be playing against them in July in Melbourne Victory at the Marvel Stadium. It's an amazing coup. If they can get it done, I expect this will. This is almost certainly happening. Marvel Stadium in Melbourne, capacity 50,000. Morris had a sellout. They've been taking the world by storm." So keep an eye on this, one eye on this. We'll see what happens. But that is in the leader right there. So we'll check that out too. We've also got the TST to look forward to. We will be doing a TST as well. So that's the Melbourne update. We'll see if that happens. I know they'll love it down there. Nomi seems strange to me not to go for more long-term solutions but it's 3 years too late. Like Tom, but it's 3 years too late. That says Nomi. I like your thing right there too. What else did I have here today? The appointment, we did that. Oh, yeah. Lastly here, before we go. Actually, there's two more things we'll get to over in the BBC. Ryan Longman having his say. Ryan Longman's doing great, by the way. I'm really liking Ryan Longman. Sean Harvey went to Melbourne last offseason. Now I know why. Possibly. That's true. Says Wayne Evans. Wrexham squad talking about making history, says Longman. So good and bad. You can see this is good and bad. Here's some of the quotes. He admits the players are openly discussing their aim for gaining what would be a historic successive promotion. Listen, you can't ignore it. You know what I mean? They're obviously talking about it. They want to go do it. Now it's time to get the business done. He obviously came in January, kind of had a slow start, but he's a really good player. I think he should be starting on the left this Saturday, by the way. That's stupid o'clock in the morning for me. But anyways, he says, Ryan Longman says, we are 100% thinking about promotion. We want to do it. That's the goal. We want to make history, and that's what we want to do. We want to take care of our own business, but we'll keep an eye on what's going on around us, because at the end of the day, there are competitors at the moment winning games and pushing for promotion. That's why I came here. He goes on to say, losing after the game. He said, drawing after the game against Cambridge. We're disappointed. I think we had some big chances and some calls that went against us to go our way. That's what it comes down to. He added, the first 30 minutes, we were in good control. We got that equalizer, but it did shift the momentum when the players got a bit of a boost when they scored. Now, with 6 games left, he says there's so many points to grab. We got to keep playing like that, and hopefully those opportunities will come in. The depth in the squad is incredible. Some of the players we've got and the impact that they can have on the bench. That's what you need to do to win 3 back-to-backs. So I like that they are aware of it. They're not ignoring it, but they want to go out and do the business, and I think he's going to be a big part of it too. So good on him to actually get out and say something. But Longman, I think, has impressed, has come along with his defensive duties, and his crossing is great, both left and right side. For me, he should be starting on Saturday against Burton Albion. I think that should be happening there too. John Merrill says, I don't see Tom Lawrence rumor as being true, more likely an agent talk, as he was offered the same transfer. Yeah. I mean, summer transfers, let's just park those for a second. We don't know where the hell we're going to be. You guys will be up. We don't. Steve Barton says, a rumor that if Wrexham gets promoted, Ronaldo is going to be the only player owner to get us to the Prem. Steve Barton's been putting that out that if it happens, Steve Barton, there you go. I hope it does happen. I hope it does. More on the promotion. Last one here before we get everyone out, because we'll be back in about 55 minutes. And this is Morel. Andy Morel was talking about that. He thinks that we have a favorable run-in, which is very interesting. He's talking to BBC Wales Breakfast. He says, it's as you were, Andy Morel, after we drew on the weekend. Charlton and Stockport are all 6 and 7 points behind us. Shrewsbury did us a favor. They did. We didn't capitalize fully on it, but they did us a favor. Wickham had the potentially more than 35 shots in the game, but couldn't score. That's amazing. And I think Shrewsbury had 2. We take an away point, 4 points at the last 2 on 2 long away trips, and we're back at home on Saturday. It's another one chalked off. You can see the finish line. Can we get over? Question mark, says Andy Morel. Our run is slightly easier than Wickham's, but we still got a couple tricky ties in there, and we do. Blackpool and Burton, both of those are going really well at the moment. We got Charlton, which game we just got moved, who are chasing us down as well. So I think it's going to be right down to the wire. And that's the mentality we need to have. Yes, keep your eye on our prize, which is going up, but, keep an eye on it too. We have to go and do our business. He said it's tight and tense. It's the team that can keep their heads the most, bringing the intensity when you need to try and get over the line in those games. So let's keep an eye on that too. I like the mentality. We have a favorable run, but it doesn't fucking matter. We have to go win football games. And unfortunately, I'll tell you this right now, we still need Wickham to slip up. We do. It's not 100% in our hands. The only thing we can do is go out and put 3 points on the board. That's all we can do, whether it's 1-0 or 100-0. But he's right. We have to kind of keep one eye on us, but we still need a little bit of help because Gold Diff, they have a game in hand too. That can come back to bite us in the ass. We need a little bit of help. A little bit of help. They don't need to lose games, but draw games, we just need to keep winning. And there's still going to be twists and turns. It's not going to be an easy run. As I said yesterday, it will not be handed to us. This promotion, whether we go through the playoffs or we go up automatically, will not be handed to us. A lot of twists and turns. Steve Barton comes through with another 6 local pundit memberships. Actually, make that 11 local pundit memberships, my friend. Thank you, my friend. I really too much appreciate you. Steve, can't thank you enough. And I know everyone in the community does too. Barton, you don't have to be the only one. I love it though. It's so generous of you and shows how much you care about this community. And I know everyone appreciates you, my friend. John Merrill says, just got to take one game at a time. No easy games. We're the prime example last season. We had the easiest run in, but everyone else won too. And then we went down. See, that you got to go game by game, by game. And I'm going to get another perspective here too when James comes on in about an hour or two. So we'll check that out. What's going on, Aaron? How you doing? The father of the year, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. And Glenda Bush says, Steve Barton, you are a legend. He absolutely is a legend. All right, let's get out of here. The update is there's a few there. Oh, AO has been nominated for, that's the last one. Shoot. Sorry. That's on me, fellas and ladies. AO has been nominated for Player of the Month with 6 clean sheets, by the way. 15 total, 6 clean sheets. So AO has been nominated for Player of the Month. So go check that out for him. So the updates are Charlton game has been moved to 5:30. Same day, Saturday, has been moved to 5:30 on the 26th. What else is going on? That's happened. And maybe we're going down to Melbourne. I don't know. That's the other thing that happened there too. And new board of directors, 4 new board of directors, which is great. So good stuff. I'll be back in an hour with a very special guest. It's James from Reading FC Away Days. We'll get a quick insight on what's going on their end, what could happen what can happen if they get pushed out or whatever it is, or if they get into the playoffs, all that stuff. So it'd be everyone is keeping an eye on them too. So it's a good chat. We'll do that in about an hour or so. Anyways, thanks for coming in. Please smash the like on the video. Thank you, Steve Barton, again. Appreciate you. And on that bombshell, we'll see you all soon.